Hello, gorgeous souls of light and love. We have beginning of January already, 2021. How amazing is that? I am absolutely over the moon, like literally over the moon. The last few days, within about 2 weeks, I've spent as much time as it is possible just being exposed to the moon. I even slept, in the room in my house where there is a huge big window when the moon was shining on my face. And I just love it. I just love it. And what's amazing about this spiritual journey is that we give ourselves full permission to experience particular things, whether we've been conditioned into these experiences or we're choosing on our own, no longer. Okay, if you are new over here, huge big welcome into this platform. Feel my love, feel the light. My name is Eliza Mozal. I am a vibrational healer and energy healer, spiritual mentor, and I help people reconnect with their own divinity, with their own sovereignty deep within, so it can expand and it can glow through their skin, through their eyes, through their entire being. And the healing sessions that I am doing, the help that I am so blessed to provide for other souls on this particular journey, when they are ready, when they are finally decide enough is enough, I'm sick of repeating the cycles. I am ready to step into my own divinity. I am ready to feel my own love the way I never felt before. It's just a pure blessing to be able to do that. I wanted to talk a little bit about the quantum field and how exactly the healing can occur for you. And it doesn't have to come even from me, because most of all, I am the channel through which that higher frequency and consciousness works when I am in alignment. So if my own being isn't, then, and I'm not talking about being human, if I wouldn't do the cleansing and healing work I've done of myself, I would not be able to be of use to myself or others at all. So I'm just right now actually enjoying, there is a half of the moon shining here on me, and there is a sun rising on this side, and it's just absolutely amazing. So how is that healing works? Because about 2 or 3 years ago, I don't remember exactly, but it came a point on my journey. I think that was actually nearly 6 years ago. I know which moment. That was when just after I reached my rock bottom, and I knew it, everything that I'm doing, everything that I've done so far, and the way I think, the way I feel, the way I am operating in this world, in this body, is only going this way. It's only going, and I'm just disaster. I'm just disaster. Something has got to change here, and I need help. And I humbled myself enough to be able to go and admit, to my innermost self that I am a mess. I am a mess. I need help. Something has got to change here. And I started realizing, when I started diving into changing my life, changing my lifestyle, changing my attitudes, the way I think and feel, changing my perception of myself, the world, higher power, life, situation, work, other people, everything. When I started diving into my meditations and doing them every single day, because I committed, there's no other way. I'm meditating every single day, morning and at night time, no ifs, no buts. This is my air. This is my air that I breathe. You cannot go on for too long without air or a glass of water. And I started understanding, okay, this isn't just, I actually have to shift away from my thinking mind that it seems very conditioned on a specific pattern, this pattern, right? Guilt and shame, going down, I'm not worthy, this is not good, I am not good enough, blah, blah, blah. And I started understanding that I have to change here a little bit and turn this off quite often, and then tune into feeling. And I started understanding when I started reading more, and I started listening more to people like Dr. Joe Dispenza, that there is this quantum field, that it is absolutely everything and anything, and energy and that empty space, absolutely empty space, is more than 99%, and a matter is just 0.0000001% matter, and everything else is literally more than 99.99% empty space. And the things that appear so real and so stable, it's so much of it is an illusion. So I started diving deeper into feeling, but not the surface way of feeling, diving into that inner knowing slash feeling slash receiving that information. And the more I started working on myself, I started realizing that if I'm aligning my thinking and feeling with love and light, for some reason that not only fills me up with that divine love, I called it back in the day divine love, divine peace, divine joy, because my own perception of love wasn't healthy. So I didn't want to experience my own something I called love, because it was full codependence. So it was neediness, it was lack, it wasn't the love that I understand now and I am able to operate from these days. So I would call it divine love, I would call it divine peace, I would call it divine harmony, divine balance. And I started understanding that when I am this way and I am in a state of gratitude, that beams out of me, right? And there are people calling me, there is so many people I'm meeting, there are beautiful situations that are happening, synchronicities. There is so much joy and love that comes to me, and it doesn't feel like I'm actually, that returns back to me because I'm giving away, so I'm expecting for it to return. I'm just beaming with this love and light, and then this is what I'm experiencing in the world as well, from people, places, and situations. And this is where I started putting things together through getting the knowledge and my own experience like that. Meditation, and in between the meditations, gratitude, journaling, yoga, eating the way my body feels like it's want to scream, I love life. And doing all of that together as much to the best of my ability, it creates a specific vibration. And I started understanding that within the field, there is this energy that we're simply tapping into. And when I started doing those healing sessions, I started understanding that if I am on the call, I am in Scotland, and if I'm on the call with someone from LA or New Zealand or England or in Poland or in Florida, it doesn't matter. I'm sending that energy, and that energy is over there in a split of a second. It actually is in the same time. They were specific study when they split. Oh my God, what was the name of it? It was like a it was like a particle, like really tiny particle from the atom. They split it entirely, they separate it, they made it from something extremely tiny, even two parts, they separate them, they put them extremely far away from one another. And on this one, not the other one, only on this one, they applied some kind of energy, pressure, some influence that made it change or spin or move. And you know what happened with the other one, that it was so far away from this one? The same thing happened. That's why through the field, we're all connected. So if I am, let's say, for the last nearly 6 years, I've been doing 90% of my time, I have been occupied with doing my inner work, with doing my own healing, with going through a process of learning to transmute the energy that it is within me, that I was, the vibration and frequency I was on for majority of my life, transmuting that into much higher vibration of love and light and giving and joy and forgiveness. Forgiveness is then just it comes naturally. It's crazy how so many years I was working so hard on forgiveness from a vibration of guilt and shame, from a vibration of lack, and it gave me 5 minutes results. But once you're working on your energy and stepping up and cleansing yourself, the forgiveness is just like that. It's just pure natural understanding. It's pure compassion. It's pure letting go. It's absolutely effortless. And the liberation and freedom that comes with it, it's on another level, and it's beautiful. So So the same way as with these two particles, if I'm working on myself, and this is what I've been doing for the last 6 years, on expanding and growing, someone dropped the ball. On expanding and growing and learning, if I'm connecting with someone with a specific intention in a specific environment, I'm the one who creates that environment of peace and light, then that energy appears in this another place around this person, within them and all around them, like that as well. And then it takes a wee bit, maybe a minute or two, for them to feel into that energy. Some of us can tap into it in a few seconds or within a second. Others need maybe a minute or two or five, and that's all okay. But this is exactly how that works. We're all connected, we're all united, we all come from the same source. We're all bound by the same energy field. Ooh, a bird, another sign, I'm getting them all the time. It's like if I see a bird that is trying to get my attention, I know they have a message for me. And later I will check, like, let's say a crow, spirit animal, like on Google, and it would tell me, like, watch out, there is a new magnificent experience that is coming your way. Or there would be another time with a crow, and I would tap into another reading that tells me, like, like similar message but said in a different way, and every time is only positive and beautiful. So we're all bound by the same law. We're all bound by the same field. We're all the same energy. We're all the same space. We only, in this experience, learning to separate ourselves, believing I am different from one another. There is no way of hurting another person and hurting their feelings or hurting them in any way without hurting yourself. It's all connected. It's all connected. That's why forgiveness comes in just like that, because you're forgiving yourself. You're learning we're just one, coming from the same one another. Just look at supernovas, right? Look at supernovas. They're bursting, they're blasting with so much iron, and that iron is within you. The iron that you have within your own body or within the food you're putting into your body comes from supernovas, comes from dying stars who are being overflown with iron and bursting that iron into the whole cosmos. And you have these particles of supernova within you. We come from stars. We come from the same source. We have been wired for love. We come from love. We're born through love, by love, with love, and in love. We are love. Love is all there is. The unconditional love, not the love that if you will do this and that, then I will love you, and if you don't bring me awesome grades from school, then we will see. Maybe you will get, a talk. So yes. So this is the message that I wanted to talk about, because not everyone understands. For me, the understanding is on a deep emotional vision, feeling, and energetic level. And I've been looking for an opportunity and inspiration how to express that a little bit more to you. So if healing like that, like a session healing over the video call is something you would like to experience, if you are at the moment of your journey when you feel like I just simply need help, I've been doing this on my own, or I've been doing this and that, it doesn't fully come into fruition, it's more than okay to say I need help. I myself use help and support because I want to bring more into this world. I want more of love and light flow through me into a specific direction for the greatest good of all, myself included, because I know now that I am worthy of the best life has to offer, and I wish you absolutely all the best. If it is not me, go ahead, hire someone else. Use the help if you feel like something is missing, because it might save you a year or 2 or 5 of trying to figure out on your own what is this one particular thing that it's missing here on your journey to make things happen, to beam with that love and life that you already are. Okay, sending you lots of love, guys. Lots and lots of light. Don't forget, you are the spark of the divine, and I'm sending you big warm hugs.